Hello,
Hi, I'm looking for Jasmine.
this is she.
Hi, Jasmine. This is Ryan. I was calling. I was calling people tonight because you responded to my Craigslist ad about doing some robot beta testing for.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you remember that one? Okay, it's been a few
Yes.
weeks, so I wasn't sure if you remembered it. Are you still interested? Has another company moved in and got, is your house full of robots and there's no room for us now? Or
I mean, my place is really small.
oh, that's okay. No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
It's not a big deal actually. I mean, it's just a person-sized robot. So unless your place is the size of like a closet,
Oh, okay, no.
yeah, I'm gonna guess you have like rooms and
uh,
maybe a
it's like a
bedroom.
studio.
There you go. That works. It's
Yeah.
just a robot the size of a person. Well, let me tell you about the robot if you don't mind. Um,
Okay.
again, this it pays very well for the robot testing, and the
Uh-huh.
robot is only going to be in your house for 15 days, um,
Yeah.
unless you opt to have it stay. Um, anyways, it's called the Roybot 4000.
Uh-huh.
In Japanese, the Japanese have been working on this for a number of years now, and it does amazing thing. The Roybot 4000, it will answer your phone. It can hijack your neighbor's phone lines, and you can listen to it. Um, it can social engineer other people's info from different pizza places and stuff like that. Oh, and the best thing
Uh-huh.
is the Roybot 4000 actually has very human-like emotions, and it comes up with hobbies. And this one that we're looking to send you actually likes to make cartoons. It really likes to
Oh.
make cartoons. It likes to entertain and make cartoons. Here's the only problem: it requires 14 hours of sleep a day. So the Roybot 4000 don't make that many cartoons, maybe one a year.
Uh-huh.
And it's because it sleeps 14 hours a day. It's not the robot's
Yeah.
fault. It just takes that long to charge.
Yes.
So, um, I mean, it's a really interesting humanoid type of robot. I mean, it looks like a person. It looks like a 41-year-old man who.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. So it looks like a 41-year-old man, and he'll move in, and it almost seem like you have a roommate, right? Except for he'll always be screwing around on the phone, or sometimes just like jumping online and using Skype and stuff. And,
Uh-huh.
and so and he'll sit and he'll trick people and he'll call people and mess with people. It's kind of like the robot's developed its own sense of humor. It's like
Uh-huh.
has its own self. It recognizes itself as a person, and so it actually, even though it's Roybot 4000, it demands that you call it RBCP, kind of like
Okay.
CP3PO, but RBCP.
Yes.
So it demands that you call it that.
RBCP.
Yep. And like I said, if let's say, check this out. Let's say you're driving down the road, right? And
Uh-huh.
some jerk cuts you off. Probably happens all the time. It happens to me all the time.
Yes.
So if you get that license plate of that person who cut you off, and then
Uh-huh.
you just go up to the Roybot 4000, you say, you know, license plate number, blah 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 blah. The Roybot 4000 will instantly connect to all the surrounding, like lube, tire and lube
Mm-hmm.
places, and it will actually use just that number of the license plate to get you the information on that person.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a really awesome tool. And so it'll get you the phone number and the name, and then you can use that to like look the people up on LinkedIn, and then you can just like ruin the
Yeah.
people's lives for cutting you off. You as a woman, you could actually really please the Roybot 4000, or the one we're sending you, the RBCP. You could really please them by helping him with the phone calls, and maybe you could call and say, like, if it was some guy, you could call the guy's wife and say you've been having sex with the guy, and then the wife will get all mad, and then maybe even divorce him and hit him and stuff, and it'll be hilarious. And the Roybot
Oh.
4000 actually laughs. He enjoys laughing. You do have to be careful. Um,
Uh-huh.
The Roybot 4000 has had some tendencies. Now, you do live in an apartment or a flat?
It's a small studio. I'm actually moving into it today.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So, is there any underground tunnels or any kind of old mines that run under your house that you know of? Maybe have you looked under your carpets and stuff, like pulled up the carpets to make sure there's no like trap doors that go down underground? Because the Roybot 4000 will find that tunnel and will get lost down there, and he will start randomly calling people trying to get out because he'll get lost. And this is why we're beta testing, because we have these issues and we got to work through them. So
Yeah.
you know,
So, like when I'm at work, do I have to take the robot with me?
no, he if he's not sleeping, because it requires 14 hours of sleep, like I said, of charge time.
Yeah.
He'll either be eating or just playing around on the phone.
Oh, okay.
Or
So I
Skype.
can be,
He can use Skype
can I
if you
leave
don't
him
have
at
a
home by
LAN.
himself?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, the
Okay.
the Roybot 4000 will probably start like a podcast or something, and just do phone calls where people can listen. And you might even be able to, as the owner, if you become an owner of the Roybot 4000, you might be able to get in on the cut. I believe that the RBCP Roybot 4000 actually has a Patreon that is up to like $867 or something like that. Holy Christ! That your clock is ringing crazy. Or is that my clock?
I think it's yours.
Oh, I'm sorry. The office here just has weird people and weird clocks. I thought it was yours. I'm wearing headphones. So, anyways, he does, countless other amazing things. He likes parody songs. You will have to feed him. He doesn't
Like real food?
He actually does charge off of. He can charge off of some real food, but he prefers Four Loko. If you know what Four Loko is.
Is it alcohol?
Yeah, it is. It is. He actually it runs like that's either that or we'd have to send you a different version that plugs into the wall.
Oh, okay.
But this one burns alcohol, so he can burn regular food because he actually has a combustion. Kind of a combustion oven, I guess would be the best way to describe it, but it's kind of like a kettle in him, and but alcohol burns the longest. But you know, if you got some spare pizza, or some leftover lasagna or something, that'll burn for a while. All the calories. That's how they measure calories. If you didn't know, they light them on fire. So,
Okay.
So he can stay powered off of a lot of things. He does so many unique things that at this point, because it's almost like artificial intelligence, except for it was some programming involved. So,
Yeah.
do you have any questions about the Roybot 4000?
As long as he can stay home by himself while I'm at work, that's fine with me.
Okay. I can't promise you while you're gone that he won't do reference checks on you. That is another. That is another glitch that is in his system. Basically, he'll find old places that you were employed, maybe by shifting through your drawers or looking for old paperwork or just looking up on LinkedIn and or your Facebook, and then he will call your old places of work and do reference checks to make sure you work there. It's a glitch. We're working on it. Like I said, this is beta testing. That's why this isn't on the market yet.
Yeah.
Do you do any kind of checked in or Twitter?
I have Instagram. That's about it.
Okay, Instagram, you're probably safe there because if you do Twitter or any kind of checked in, he will track you down and he'll call you at those places.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty weird because once we give him, give him an owner, so to say, in his head, the person that he lives with, he will constantly wonder where you're at. It's just the way that it's programmed. It's kind of like a pet. So, except for a pet who can use the phone and harass your neighbors and social engineer all kinds of information off of people and definitely find any kind of trapdoors and caves that will be underneath your house or apartment or wherever he ends up. So it's really
Is he
weird.
gonna like come in the mail, or is someone gonna like bring him and set him up?
No, he'll just show up at your door. Like I said, he looks like a 41-year-old man. So you'll just see a 41-year-old man at your door, and then you'll say hello, and he will say, "I am RBCP." And after that, you just keep them for 15 days, and then after the 15 days, all I require is that you basically fill out a questionnaire that'll give us some feedback, notify us if anything goes wrong. There will be some numbers that come with him with a folder that he'll have that'll be for you, because there has been some times. We sent this robot to a Mildred Monday, and she's dead now. So there have been some issues, and sometimes you might want to call the emergency number.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, he didn't kill her. Mildred was pretty old. She just died. But without her around, he went all berserk, and he was a suspect. You can look this up. RBCP, that robot, was a suspect in the John Bernay Ramsey case. He was never caught, but this Cardone, I think was his name. He wasn't a real detective, but he liked to pretend he was. I think when he'd like sit in his basement and just flick his bean and pretend he was awesome, and he actually was suspecting that RBCP, the early version of a Roybot, it was only a Roybot 1000 at the time, that he had something to do with that case.
Okay, yeah.
Are you even paying attention anymore? Are you paying attention? I hear all kinds of noises.
Yeah.
This is very serious work. Are you interested in having the Roybot 4000? 15 days.
I think I'm gonna.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the computer. All right. All set. We'll have it there. It should only take like 4 days. 4 days usually. So.
No, it's okay. I'm not gonna take it.
Must consume for loco.
It's already in the system. He's been programmed. He's gonna show up now. I'm sorry. You can just call.
Just
Oh, God damn it.